one thing you won't find me doing is answering for my life decisions to people outside of my direct circle. And for a long time, being a part of the culture that I'm a part of, that was a very rude thing to do. Like, how can you not take on everyone's opinion? How can you not care what everybody thinks about you? Because essentially it's the community's opinion that gives you the right to be able to breathe in and out peacefully in this life. And I'm saying this as someone that had really heightened levels of anxiety when it came to, what people thought about me, especially within the family. And I think it's healthy to care about what your loved ones think about you. But when it comes to my individual experience of life, that belongs to me. When I'm in my grave, I answer for me. When I'm walking around in this world, I have to live with me. And that was the fundamental difference, because when I saw generations of women living a life that was a decision of someone else's, there was a misery and a loss and a pain in their eyes. They never lived life fully. They never sat here in the middle of London in a cafe just having a drink and just being happy in their own existence. That wasn't even a conscious thought for them to do. Their thought was, right, this is what my family and the culture expects me to do, and I better do it quickly so then I can earn the status and the freedoms of what, marriage, for example, gets me. And that's just one example, because that's what everyone in the South Asian community can relate to. But you won't find me answering, because I realise, and I've witnessed it for myself, that life is very complicated, and anyone that has the audacity to comment or question the things that you're doing in your life lacks empathy and lacks understanding. And I will not give anyone time of day that has a lack of empathy for the human experience, because it is something that can consume your whole entire life. And only when it's too late you realise, oh my God, what have I been doing? So I won't take on other people's opinions, purely because, one, I take responsibility for myself. I know that if there's certain things I am doing that might not be the best for me in that given moment, I am going to be aware of that, and I carry the burden and the responsibility of that. Two, if I live my life according to what everybody else tells me to do, I will never figure out who I truly am. I will never know what makes me spark inside, what gives me excitement, what makes me creative, what makes me happy. Because the only thing I'll be constantly thinking about is, oh, if I do this, how am I disappointing and betraying other people's sense of self or sense that they have of me? And another reason is that as time goes along, a lot of our flaws and our sins are revealed. And it happens in life. The same person that is criticizing you about your hijab or your particular habits that you have are the same people that if you told them to write down, are you following every single sunnah that was available to you? They'd be like, oh no, but if I do 3, I'm better than you because you do 1. But if that person does 1 with their whole heart and you're doing 4 or 5 for the show or with half heart, that's up to Allah who He gives that ajr to. So for you people that think that you're, these amazing freaking people that get to go around and regulate other people's life decisions, it just goes to show how narrow-minded you actually are. And the lack of emotional intelligence to understand that people are going through so many different things in this world. So many different things. And I will not put my life experiences, responsibilities on anyone else. So if I'm not putting the responsibility on you, your opinion also should stay with you. Because I have my inner circle who I go to when there's certain things in my life that I feel like I want to change, or whose opinions I actually value. And a general stranger off of the street or someone on social media, you don't hold that level of value to me in my life, and that's okay. Because there's 7 billion of us. I can't hold 7 billion people all really close to my heart. I'll die of exhaustion. So hold yourself accountable, knowing that you have that direct dialogue with Allah. But at the same time, feel free to live your life and make certain mistakes you need to make, because wisdom comes from experience, not just sitting around judging others.